All right, guys, here we go. We're at Flip Shop. We're doing some outside lighting and stuff, and here's Flip. What do you?
Good morning.
Good morning, Flip. How's it going?
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America. Yeah. So what are we doing over here, Flip?
We had
what machine is this, by the way?
This is a Bobcat S300.
Okay.
And we had a lift spool seal leak out of the main foot valve.
Yeah, you can see that bitch was leaking pretty bad too.
They're just small seals, nothing bigger than this here. And when they go...
Is that all that was?
That's all it is. There's one on each end. It slides back and forth.
Yep, that's just like on my lift. It's a directional, yep.
When you get fluid leaking out, it usually comes out of the back.
Yep.
It's these little seals.
And it just bleeds all over the place.
Take all of this mess apart to get at it.
Because it's a Bobcat.
Because it's a Bobcat, but honestly... on a good day, 3-4 hours, I could do this job.
Well, you guys have 6 or 7 of these.
Yeah,
fucking
I've been
machines.
doing them for years.
Yeah, exactly.
So really
where'd that come out of?
Here's the main foot valve here.
Okay.
If
oh no, I see.
See, there's a hole down in here.
I see it. It's right there. Yeah.
This goes through here, and it slides back and forth in there.
Yeah, right there.
Your spool valves are stacked. Your spool valves are stacked above each other, and they work back and forth depending on whether you're lifting or tilting. The hardest part is there's a spring that goes through here with these 2 little balls, and when you blow this cover off the back, they're a mother.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when you're by yourself, you're trying to push the 2 balls, and I got.
It's always something. You need 6 hands, yeah. You know? Yep.
But it's not too bad.
And then what's this? This is just the solenoid, right?
No, this is the spool valve comes through here.
Okay.
Okay, and then the solenoid goes through here. This is
that's the solenoid.
This is a lock safety.
Yeah. So here's another solenoid for the other one.
So when you get out of the machine, lift the bar, and you trip the safety device, these pins run out. So when you're getting in and out of the machine, if you step on the pedals, you can't raise or lower the thing and kill yourself.
No. All right.
Relatively simple.
So these are solenoids to it.
Yeah, it's just a solenoid.
Yeah.
When you pull your safety bar down,
it engages those, and then it won't kill yourself.
If you step on the pedals getting out, it won't raise and lower.
You got a little bit of grime in there, Flip.
But well, hopefully in the shop. Here we got a pressure washer. We never had a washer before.
I'm hooked. Is that the pressure washer right there? That's 3-phase, right?
That's 208 3-phase.
Yep. I'm hooking it up 240 3-phase. It'll be fine.
Yeah. But I think Cicero's 208.
No, it's 240 over there.
Yeah.
To get 208 over there, they told me 26 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was like, we're not doing that.
It's a nice unit.
All right, you guys will see that.
Yeah, natural gas.
Oh, yeah.
It's all natural gas. So
good. I teed off for that line.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run a probably an 1.25 1.5 inch gas line all the way back to that room. They poured the foundation for that mechanical room last week.
That's what we need to get in there now. Is we need to finish the mechanical room so I can get the compressor there and this.
Todd says they're going to be done, but who fucking knows?
Yeah.
But Todd says they're going to be done with that next week.
Yeah.
So my guys are actually going to start that job when I'm on the farm.
Well, we got to go.
But they know what's going on. Yeah. We're going to go over there today and go over the layout. Well, tell me everything you need.
We'll head over there.
Yeah. This job here is only going to take a few hours. Let's get back to some other shit.
Yeah.
So let's go over the saws, what you're doing with these. Okay, so when you got morons working for you, they bought all these saws. About 3 months later, they started coming back with blown friggin' motors.
Like about a month later.
About a month. Okay, 3 weeks. That's still a month.
Oh, I thought
that's
you said
pretty.
3 months.
No. Oh, maybe I did.
Yeah. So basically, what we're doing with that, they push too hard when they're trying to cut. So they burn the pistons up in them.
Yep.
Creating too much heat. And so what I'm doing here is I'm using Techline Coatings ceramic piston dome coating.
Yep.
And then they have this DFL. It's a skirt coating, an anti-scuffing slick coating that I'm going to put on the sides.
Do you bake that shit on there?
So yeah, what you got to do is first you got to you got to bead blast it at low pressure with like 120 grit aluminum oxide to get the proper surface.
So it'll bond. Yeah.
And then basically it has to be applied with an airbrush.
Wow, look at you with your little setup, Flip.
Yeah, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
A race car driver turned friggin'.
So, well, that's where this comes from, race car technology.
Exactly.
So when you ceramic coat the dome, look at the space shuttle. That's what they got.
Yeah.
Ceramic tiles underneath it, and that's what keeps them from burning up, coming in the atmosphere. And they basically put that. They first started using it in the top fuel cars years ago.
Yeah.
Because every run they got to change the pistons. They burn the fucking pistons down.
Yep.
So,
well, if it's good enough for NASA, maybe it'll work on these partner saws.
In NASCAR, they do valve springs, they do bearings now.
Yeah.
Some guys say, yeah, it works, some it don't, but I've seen some research and I've studied it.
It's worth a friggin' try, man.
And I got to try something because there's too many saws that go down too fast.
Yeah.
And I want to be like the Maytag repairman.
You want to be sitting there. Do it right the first time. Hell yeah, man.
So basically, we're just trying to do something. If we could get them to last one season even,
yeah,
versus 1 month.
Yeah, that's...
So basically, what you do is after you coat them, then you got to bake them in the oven.
You got a little easy bake over there.
Degrees.
Jake's got something like that he uses for bearings.
But, yeah, you know, it's something we're trying, you know, we're experimenting. Maybe it'll make it last, maybe it won't.
Is this the stuff right here?
Yeah, that's this is the ceramic stuff. It's CBC1.
Okay.
I'm not a dealer. They actually got a CBC2, and then they got another ceramic for a blower and nitrous use. But
really,
unless you're a dealer of them that does outwork for everybody, you can't get the other products. This is the only stuff we get retail.
Well.
So, and then this is the piston skirt stuff, the DFL one. You know, that's what you do. You put it on the sides of the skirts, and I used it in my Harley for 20 years.
Really?
And I got a 5-inch stroke in it. And usually 5-inch stroke in a Harley, the pistons are like destroyed when you take them out.
Yeah.
You look at these things, they barely got a scratch in them.
Wow.
You know, but I did the cylinders and the pistons like in the early 1990s. A lot of people weren't even using this. They didn't know about it.
You were above the curve, yeah.
But
that's your racing background.
But actually, in the early 1970s, when I worked at the race car shop, I used to Teflon coat my Bultaco dirt bike pistons. The guy used to have
really?
Yeah, from Saporitos. He come over one day and goes, man, I could Teflon coat them things for you. So I said, yeah, why not?
Hell yeah, man.
So, you know.
There you go.
It's just a lot of time. You know?
It just takes time.
Just by doing it, you know?
Absolutely, man.
You know, but,
so how'd you go from being a race car guy to working on bulldozers and dump trucks and skid steers and shit?
You gotta go where you gotta go. You know?
The money.
You know, from one job to another, you know. I worked at American Airlines for a few years.
Yeah.
But that cramped my lifestyle too much. That's when I was young and I had hair down to here. Yep. And Harley was running good.
Yeah.
You know, so, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do, I
Flip's
guess. You never
eat.
know where life's going to take you. So just ride it in the direction that it's best for you. That's why.
Your life's about to get pretty good. Tell them your plan.
What's that?
Your plan.
Oh, well, I'll be retiring soon. I'm looking for that home out in the country.
Yeah, buddy.
Maybe I could talk Nate into building me a little house down the end of the 40, you know. And we could send smoke signals back and forth.
There you go, right?
You know, I'll plow that side, he can plow that side.
Yeah, man. But that's when the race car comes out.
Yeah, well, you know.
He Googles drag strips and then looks for houses around there.
Yeah. Gotta do something, man. I ain't gonna retire and just sit.
Sit on your ass. That's when you die. Yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
You know, if I'm gonna die, I'd rather die at 200 miles an hour than fucking die sitting in the chair watching TV. You know?
Yeah, buddy. Hell yeah.
Well, whatever works.
Yeah.
Know?
Hey, that'll do it, man. Okay. All right, guys.
All righty.
All right. What do you have to say to America?
Good morning, America.
I think someone already got that one.
All right.
Comment, rate, subscribe if you want to.